The automatic doors of First Republic Bank in Beverly Hills sighed open at 4:57 p.m., 3 minutes before closing. Harold J. Pennington III walked in wearing a charcoal Brioni suit and the kind of smirk that comes from knowing your net worth has 9 zeros before the decimal. He was here to move another $50 million into municipal bonds. Routine Tuesday stuff. Behind him, dragging a scuffed red roller suitcase, came a woman in a faded denim jacket, graying hair twisted into a knot held together by a pencil. Her sneakers squeaked on the marble. The security guard started toward her, but she lifted a hand. "I just want to see my balance," she said calmly. "That's all." Harold laughed out loud, the sound bouncing off the vaulted ceiling like a coin dropped in an empty cathedral. A few tellers glanced up. The branch manager, Alicia Reyes, emerged from her glass office, sensing the particular flavor of trouble that wears Italian leather. "Ma'am," Alicia began, polite but firm, "we're closing in 2 minutes. If you could come back, Tom?" "I've been coming back tomorrow for 38 years, the woman interrupted, voice soft as falling ash. "Today's the day I stop." Harold, already at the platinum client counter, turned with theatrical patience. "Let me guess," he called across the lobby. "You've got $3.17, and you'd like it in pennies?" A couple of younger customers snickered. The woman didn't flinch. She unzipped the suitcase and pulled out a single, yellowed passbook, the kind banks stopped issuing in the 90s. The cover read, "Beverly Savings and Loan," in cracked gold script. Alicia's eyes flicked to the passbook, then to the woman's face. Recognition flickered. "Mrs. Delgado?" she whispered. "In the flesh," the woman said. "Rosa Delgado, account number 000128847A. I opened it in 1987 with a cashier's check for $400,000. My husband, God rest him, won the California Super Lotto the week before he shipped out to Desert Storm." Harold snorted again. 400 grand in 87? That's cute. Adjusted for inflation, maybe 2 million today? Still lunch money. Rosa walked past him to the nearest teller station, laid the passbook down like a royal flush. The young teller, Jaden, scanned the barcode with the ancient reader every branch keeps in a drawer for nostalgia's sake. The machine beeped once, twice, then froze. Jaden's face went the color of skim milk. Miss Reyes? You're gonna want to see this." Alicia hurried over. She leaned in, read the screen, and felt her knees buckle slightly. Harold, curiosity finally outweighing arrogance, sauntered closer. "What is it? $1 million? 2? Let me guess. She never withdrew the interest, and now she thinks she's rich." Alicia turned the monitor so Harold could see. Current balance, $147,683,912. Available balance, $147,683,912. Harold blinked again. That can't be right. Compounding interest doesn't work like. "Actually," Rosa said, almost kindly, "it does. 5.25% APY, compounded daily. No withdrawals, no fees because it was a trust protected after my husband died. The bank kept sending statements to the old address in East LA. I was busy raising 3 kids on a nurse's aide salary. Figured I'd deal with it when the kids were grown." She shrugged, as if explaining why she was late to bingo. Harold's mouth opened, closed, opened again. But the FDIC only insures." "FDIC raised the limit years ago. And besides, Beverly Savings got swallowed by West Coast Union, which got swallowed by First Republic. The account just kept growing, like a weed nobody noticed. Alicia cleared her throat. Mrs. Delgado, we'll need to verify identity, of course, but the biometric records from 1998 still match, and the passbook signature matches. This is legitimate. Period. Harold stared at the screen like it had personally insulted his mother. His own portfolio, meticulously managed, aggressively traded, bragged about at the yacht club, was $106 million on a good day. This woman who looked like she bought her clothes at Costco had lapped him while apparently forgetting the money existed. Period. Rosa zipped the suitcase, empty now, except for a single envelope. She handed it to Alicia. That's my new account numbers for direct deposit of my Social Security, and I'll need a debit card. Black, if you have it. Jaden practically sprinted to print one. Harold found his voice. You're just going to walk around with $147 million on a debit card? Rosa smiled for the first time. It was small, tired, and devastating. No, dear. I'm going to buy the apartment building I've been renting since 1992. Then I'm going to fix the elevator that's been broken since Obama's first term. After that, maybe a vacation. I've never seen Paris. She signed the last form with the same pencil that had been holding her hair up. Then she tucked it behind her ear again. Harold watched her accept the new card, slide it into a worn vinyl wallet next to a photo of 3 grown kids in graduation caps. She turned to leave. At the door, she paused. Oh, and Mr. Pennington, isn't it? I read about you in Forbes. Congratulations on your little fund. She glanced back at the screen one last time, almost affectionately. Looks like the weed beat the oak tree. The automatic doors sighed open again. Rosa Delgado walked out into the California sunset, red suitcase rattling behind her like it still had somewhere important to be. Harold stood rooted to the marble, still staring at the balance that wasn't his. Alicia gently touched his elbow. Mr. Pennington, we can still process your bond transfer before the wire cut off, if... He didn't hear her. He was too busy doing math in his head, the kind that never adds up the same way twice. Somewhere outside, a woman who had once scrubbed bedpans for $12 an hour hailed a lift to East LA with $147 million in her pocket and 38 years of patience finally cashing its check. And for the first time in his adult life, Harold J. Pennington III felt poor.